What's up, everybody? Welcome to the TA show. What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome to another edition of Two Tone Titans Talks. Quadruple T. It feels good to be back. Now, I'll tell you guys something, man. There's been a lot of news going around, a lot of news. But one thing is for sure. The Tennessee Titans will have Jon Robinson and Mike Vrabel together for a lot longer. People can criticize. People can say negative things about, oh, you missed out on this pick. You didn't do good at this draft pick. Why'd you take him? Why'd you take that? We're going to break down every single draft pick that Jon Robinson's brought in, and maybe you'll think twice. Jon Robinson has done a lot of good things. Since we've brought in Jon Robinson, we've become a winning football team. Jon Robinson's pretty much the main reason why Mike Vrabel is in two-tone blue. Let's put this down just a little bit. There we go. Jon Robinson and the Tennessee Titans have unfinished business. We all know it's not going to be easy, but we all do know our football team will be good for a long, long time. Our Super Bowl window is minimum 2 years. Because we have Henry under contract for a couple more. A.J. Brown, who looks like he may play for the Padres soon. His contract extension will be done soon. Jeffery Simmons will be next. Harold Landry, something that also needs to be talked about. But these are all videos for another time. Hell, at the end of every video, at the end of every live stream, we talk about, I answer your guys' questions. But before we do that, we need to break down some stuff. All right? We need to break down some stuff. What's up, everybody in the building? If you guys stay with us, man, I'll make sure to be posting. I'll make sure to post some stuff for you guys and read your guys' comments and stuff. So make sure you guys hang in there. Let's check this one out right here. Boom. The Titans' records 6 seasons before Jon Robinson took over, 33-63. That was tough, you guys. 6 seasons since Jon Robinson took over, 59 wins, 38 losses, 4 trips to the playoffs, 2 division titles, 1 AFC championship game. That right there shows you what this guy has done. So all of you people nitpicking, talking crap about J-Rob, this is your proof. He's completely changed the whole game. It's all changed up. It's all for the better. We got this one next. Mike Vrabel in the regular season, 41-24 with a 631 win ratio. Postseason, obviously, you'd like it to be better. 2-3. Not that good. But postseason, he has 5 games and many more to come. We got to turn it around. And in his career, 43-27, 614 win percentage. That's not too damn bad. Now, before we break down the draft picks and whatnot, these are things you guys got to realize. This team is completely turned around. Whether you like us, dislike us, whatever. Whether you like everything he's done or not like everything he's done, that's fine. You're not going to. Nobody's perfect. But both Vrabel and Jon Robinson have done their job, have done very, very well. I'm telling you. Anything is possible, you guys. Anything is possible. So let's take off the glasses and let's break this down. I'm telling you, you guys, this is where it's at. All right. First of all, my opinion, when I first heard this, I was very happy. I love Jon Robinson. I have noticed, because I've been a Titans fan since day one, I've noticed the difference this guy makes for our football team. It's clear as day. This guy is a great, great general manager. Amazing. And Mike Vrabel's the coach that I wanted. I wanted Vrabel to stay here and take us to where we need to go. That's the Super Bowl and win a championship. Now, obviously, Easier said than done. It's hard. Only one team wins. And when you get into the playoffs, it's if you lose, you're done. You're out. So let's break this down real quick. Boom. Here's the 2016 draft. We got Jack Conklin in the first round. Kevin Dodd, Austin Johnson, Derrick Henry, Kevin Byard, Tajae Sharpe, LeShaun Sims, Sebastian Tretola, I can't remember how to say his name, Aaron Wallace, and Kalan Reed. Now, obviously, that's a lot of draft picks, obviously. And Jack Conklin, he ended up actually turning into a really, really good player. Obviously, we didn't pay him. We moved on from him, and we're kind of paying for it. Hopefully, Dylan Raduns can end up being that guy that can take over. And he played very well against Nick Bosa and the 49ers, so it's going to be interesting. Kevin Dodd was a complete bust. Austin Johnson, complete bust. Well, Austin Johnson was better than Kevin Dodd. And Derrick Henry, my God, people need to realize we got Derrick Henry in the second round. The second round. We had 3 second-round picks, and Derrick Henry was our 3rd second-round pick. And then after that, you get Kevin Byard in the 3rd round, who had 19 interceptions in college. Oh, my God. You know, Tajae Sharpe came in and actually played pretty well for his value. LeShaun Sims had moments, but obviously didn't turn out that well. And everybody else on the list was pretty much trash. So that was the 2016 draft. Obviously pretty good. You know, when you get Derrick Henry and Kevin Byard in the same draft and Jack Conklin, that's pretty damn solid. So right there, you got to give J-Rob some credit. That was an amazing draft, his first draft ever as a GM for the Titans, and completely, you got to give that an A+. That's an A+ draft. Jack Conklin turned into an all-pro style tackle. Derrick Henry's the best running back in the world. Kevin Byard is the highest rated safety in the league this past year. Amazing pickups. So right there, that's a great draft for Jon Robinson. Let's break down the next one. The next one, 2017, Corey Davis, round 1, 5th pick. Adoree Jackson. We had 2 first-round picks, and our picks were Corey Davis and Adoree Jackson. We'll get into it in a second. Taywan Taylor was round 3, who we wanted to be that over the top guy who's a pretty fast guy and who's good at go routes. Jonnu Smith was pretty great value. Jayon Brown in round 5, Corey Levin, Josh Carraway, Brad Seaton, Khalfani Muhammad, and obviously this draft could have been a lot better. There were so many players we could have taken with those first 2 overall picks, and we pretty much busted on them. Corey Davis just turned into us. He's a solid number 2 receiver. Like, let's just be honest. He had his chance to show this year he's a number 1 receiver with the Jets, and he didn't really do much. Corey Davis is a pretty good receiver in this league. He's no scrub, but he's definitely not a star receiver by any means. Adoree Jackson had all the intangibles to be a number 1 corner in this league. He just didn't hold up and got beat way too much, and then ended his Titans career being injured way too much. Taywan Taylor had literally a handful of plays. That's it. Jonnu Smith turned into be a really good weapon for us. I really didn't like losing him, but I knew the business part of football, you were going to lose him. So, you know, Jonnu Smith was was pretty much our best pick out of the whole draft. Jayon Brown is still on the team, but, you know, battling injuries the last couple years. I don't expect him to come back with the Titans unless it's a team-friendly deal. And then I would love to take him back. Everybody else on the list really doesn't matter. So that draft, it was not very good. Don't even really want to grade it. But it definitely wasn't a good draft. Definitely was not a good draft. But Jonnu Smith had to have been our best draft pick in that draft class. So take it how you want it. You could say J-Rob didn't do that well, but again, you know, the Titans needed a number 1 wide receiver, and Corey Davis had a lot of hype coming out of college. Adoree Jackson obviously was a star at USC, didn't pan out, but Jonnu Smith came in and played well. He played well and ended up being our best draft pick that year, which is pretty cool. The next draft was the 2018 draft. This is a funny draft because I have live draft reactions, actually, you guys, to both of these draft picks in Rashaan Evans and Harold Landry. I wanted, before the draft to start, Rashaan Evans and or Harold Landry. We got them both. Rashaan Evans was that middle linebacker who just is a thumper, who's very quick and fast, good at tackling. and we needed that. So that's what we got in Rashaan Evans. But he just really hasn't panned out for the fact that he can't cover anybody. His cover ability is so bad. And then you got Harold Landry, who was picked round 2, 41st overall, which was unbelievable how he slid that far. And this past year just had 12 sacks and dominated with our improved, amazing, best front four when healthy in football. After that, you had Dane Cruikshank, who's been pretty damn good when he plays. Great special team guy, great depth guy. And then Luke Falk, exactly who's Luke Falk. This draft, you got to give, I mean, I would probably give it a C+, just because you found Harold Landry, who's the best pick on that out of all the 4 or 5 guys we had there. And I would love to keep him. Hopefully we can figure it out and try to keep Harold Landry so we can keep that front four in Bud Dupree, Jeffrey Simmons, Danico Autry, and Harold Landry. And then you also got Naquan Jones, who's completely taken over as that big boy in the middle. And then, Tier Tart has done well, but Naquan Jones has been spectacular. He's been really good too. So that's a guy that I'm pretty pleased with. We got to keep that front four together, you guys. We just have to. That draft right there was pretty good. But the best player by far is Harold Landry. No debating that at all. In 2019, one of the best drafts we've ever had. We took Jeffery Simmons, round 1. The only reason he slid to number 19 was because of his ACL injury. We picked him up at 19, and he ended up playing. It was either week 7 or week 8 versus the Chargers. I actually live streamed that game. I believe it was in London. I'm not sure if it was. Or that could no. That was a different game. I think it was the other game against the Chargers. I can't remember. But I remember that he got the sack. And he when I saw him get that sack, you could clearly tell this guy's a true beast. This guy was a mauler. This guy has so much passion for football. And I'll tell you what, man. I know Kevin Byard's the leader of this defense, but the best player on our defense is Jeffery Simmons. Jeffery Simmons, when it's all said and done, will go down as the greatest defensive Tennessee Titan player ever. Mark my words. Then you draft in the second round. The Patriots had the last pick in the first round. They pass on Deebo Samuel. They pass on A.J. Brown. They take N'Keal Harry from Arizona State. And A.J. Brown falls to us in our laps, and he's turned into the most gifted, talented wide receiver Titans have ever had, and he's in contract extension talks as we speak. A.J. Brown and Jeffery Simmons, how the hell did that happen? Unbelievable. Then in the third round, you take Nate Davis, who's been our starting right guard since. Obviously, we don't know, his contract's coming up and stuff. I don't know what we're going to do with him. He started out this year very slow, but actually ended up playing pretty well. Nate Davis ended up becoming a pretty solid-ass starter in this league. It's pretty awesome. And then Amani Hooker, round 4, just sitting there from Iowa Hawkeyes, the true ball hawk he is. Great playmaker, and he showed it this year. When he was healthy, him and Byard completely locked down the back end of the field. I don't know what's coming up with Hooker. I don't know if we're going to keep him or what's going to happen, but I loved what he brought as a first-year starter. It all started last year, really, with the 4 interceptions as a role guy. And this year, he still did pretty damn well when he played, and I'm very happy with Hooker. After that, we had DeAndre Walker in round 5, who did not pan out at all. So there's not much to really say about him. Injury issues as usual with him. And then 6th round, 188th overall, David Long Jr., who has turned into be arguably the emotional leader on defense. This guy plays harder than anyone. I mean, maybe next to Jeffery Simmons. This guy is a game wrecker, game changer. And this past year has turned into a damn near lockdown coverage linebacker as well as a hit stick. Boom! David Long Jr. can play football, you guys. He is a beast. This is an A-plus draft. And the best draft pick, I mean, you could pick Jeffery Simmons, you could pick A.J. Brown. You're right? Yeah. Either way, 2019 was arguably our best draft year of all time. That's pretty crazy in itself, just for the fact, how do you get that much talent? That's what I'm saying to people. It's impossible to hit on every single draft pick. It just is. It's impossible. But sometimes there's drafts like the one I just showed you where you hit, and you hit. Unbelievable draft. Unbelievable draft. You literally, in those first 2 picks, picked up your best receiver and best defensive player that you've had in a long time. And for the future, they're going to be there for the next 5-6 years. This is huge. 2019 draft was special. Special. After that, we have the 2020 draft. This one was a rough draft. Literally. You have one good draft pick on the whole thing. You draft the Mountain Isaiah Wilson, a.k.a. Panda. Round 1, 29th overall, when he was scheduled to be a second-round pick, but we needed a big blocking tackle. Just somebody who can go in there and play football and help open holes for Derrick Henry. And I'll tell you what, Isaiah Wilson had a lot of talent, but he just didn't care about football, didn't care about his teammates. He's selfish and very immature. The biggest busted draft pick in Titans history. Biggest busted draft pick in Titans history, Isaiah Wilson. After that, you get Kristian Fulton, who a lot of people wanted to call him a bust after he got hurt early in the season of his rookie season. But he came back this year and turned into our best corner, lockdown style corner. Fulton County Jail is what people are calling him. He locks you down, locks you up. Kristian Fulton, the best draft pick of this class by far, and nobody else is even close. Darrynton Evans in the 3rd round really didn't hold up. He completely just has been injured. He doesn't even get injured on being hit. It's self-inflicted non-contact injuries. So I don't know how long he's going to be even on the roster. Larrell Murchison has been okay, for round 5. He's been added depth, but that's about it. Cole McDonald didn't even get to see the field, and Chris Jackson has been terrible. He's had signs, but he's been terrible overall. Those are all the drafts except for the one that we're about to go over and finish it off, and then we're going to break down it and start getting into the Q&A. It's pretty crazy thinking about some of those drafts. That was a terrible draft. Before we continue, I need you guys to do me a favor while we're in the blue room. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Show us some love, you guys. Let's go. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's go, man. Let's go. We got a lot of content coming from you guys. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Let's get it going. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, and let's get these guys in here, man. Let's go. Let's get these likes up. Here's the last one right here, the 2021 draft. As you can see, you get Caleb Farley, round 1, pick 22. Obviously coming back from his injury history. 6'2", runs 4.2 speed, and had a freak accident. Trying to make a tackle, his body swings around, his leg hits our own player and tears his ACL or whatever. A lot of people want to call him a bust, which is just crazy. But I expect him to come back next year and make plays. In round 2, you got Dylan Raduns, who some people thought we took him too high. But man, when he went in there, he really showed what he could do. Shut down Nick Bosa and made Nick Bosa switch sides. In round 3, we picked middle linebacker Monty Rice from Georgia, who, when he was in there, made a lot of plays. So I'm excited to see what he can do next year with an increased role, because Rashaan Evans and Jayon Brown are probably both going to be gone. And then right here, our second, 3rd round pick, Elijah Molden, had an interception touchdown. He had a fumble, or he had a tackle that caused a fumble, and Byard picked it up and scored. This guy was all over the place. His issue early on was allowing people to go right by him and catch long plays against him, which I'm sure he'll fix up. But overall, man, what a draft pick. What a draft pick Elijah Molden has been. In round 4, you had Des Fitzpatrick from Louisville. We traded up to get him. Obviously didn't work out like we wanted to, but he did come back and get some playing time later on in the season and scored a touchdown. I can't remember if it was 2, but I know he scored 1. We'll see how his role increases. We're not sure. And then in round 4, we had another pick in Rashad Weaver from Pitt. This guy, if he can stay healthy, because he got injured last year, if this guy can stay healthy, he's going to be a mammoth back there and increase our defensive line dominance. This is a guy who's going to have a big impact next year. Mark my words. And then we have 2 6th round picks. We had Racey McMath and Brady Breeze. Brady Breeze really didn't play much. He's typically a special team guy, so he didn't really do too much. And Racey McMath, he was given some opportunities, didn't really make many plays. But this is our 2021 draft class, and our best pick so far has been Elijah Molden by far. And then Dylan Raduns looks like he's got a lot of talent, and Caleb Farley's potential is sky high. So these are all of the draft classes that the Tennessee Titans had. No more pictures to show. Now it's just talking. We're going to get into everybody's comments. Hopefully, you guys all comment below and let me know what you guys think. Who's the worst draft pick we've ever had since Jon Robinson's been there? Who's the best draft pick we've ever had? And who's been the sleeper draft pick who's been better than what we thought? All right, let's get it going. We got 30 people in the building, you guys. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the show so far. I'm going to say what's up to everybody. Let's get into some Q&A. Let's go. All right, fellas. Tiger Gamer, how you doing, buddy? How you doing, man? How you doing? SM Ducky in the building. Steven Crocio. Everybody hit that like button if you're in here, man. The more likes you hit, the more people come in. Let's go. Titan 2K. Titan 2K. Let's go. Let's see. Space Daddy, what's up, buddy? Tim Kelly, what you think? Tim, I actually have a short video for Tim Kelly coming up soon. I have a lot of videos ready for you guys. I just haven't put them out yet. You'll see. I got lots of videos, you guys. It's crazy. But Tim Kelly's somebody I'm excited about. He's somebody who can bring some experience and actually help out with the passing game, because Todd Downing don't know what the hell he's doing back there. Jay Tyra says is ready to be convinced. I like that logo. That's cool. What's up, Shane Loki? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, he has done a lot of good things. We have not had a losing season since he's been here. It's facts, man. He's been really good. Ashton said, I have a question. What do you think of Mike Mularkey? Well, Mike Mularkey pretty much got it all started, man. He actually was a really good coach, but it was time to move on and start fresh. Titan 2K says, what would us Titans fans do if Indy gets Aaron Rodgers? What we'd have to do is send the pressure with that front four and whoop his ass. What's up, Bird Gang? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, man. Me and Bird Gang are gonna have some collabs soon. It's gonna be dope. Eagle YouTuber. Titan 2K says hopefully Henry retires as a Titan. That's the plan, bro. That's the plan. Danny Walker says, okay, now what are we going to do to rectify that horrendous performance and get this offense rolling and not looking so predictable, coach? To be honest, what we got to do is get some more offensive weapons. The defense is completely fine. We'll see what we do in the free agency. Obviously, like I said in my Aaron Rodgers, or not my Aaron Rodgers video, but my quarterbacks video live stream from yesterday, I think Ryan Tannehill will be the quarterback, 90% sure. But if he's not, Aaron Rodgers, if he comes in here, it's Super Bowl or bust. Even if Russell Wilson comes in, it's Super Bowl or bust. I mean, shoot, even if Tannehill stays here, it's probably Super Bowl or bust with the team that we have. But if we do keep Tannehill and we keep these draft picks, we really, really have to surround him with some more weapons. There's a lot of receiver weapons in the draft that you can go out and get. That's another video that I'm going to be making. I'm going to be going over all those tight ends in the first 2 rounds, talking about all of them and all the receivers, arguably in the first 2-3 rounds. And we'll be breaking those down as individual videos. So make sure you guys tune in for that one. John Russell says, if Rodgers goes to Indy or Deshaun clears up his legal situation, Titans going to have a tough time getting back to the playoffs. I don't think so. I don't really think that that's going to be an issue, to be honest. I don't see that being an issue. I think the Titans will make the playoffs regardless. We've got too much talent, and our front four is it's crazy because a lot of people don't realize Bud Dupree came after the ACL injury, and as the season was going on, he got healthier and healthier. So I actually think that our defense, our front, obviously the front four, hopefully Landry stays. So you can just add guys like Rashad Weaver. Naquan Jones is still there. Tier Tart. You can have guys in there and Bud Dupree is 100% healthy. You got guys that can literally make plays from all over the place. So I think with some guys coming back from injury and then having free agency and draft to kind of fix a few things, I think we're only going to be better on defense. So I'm not really worried about any other team. As long as we don't beat ourselves, we'll be fine and we'll make the playoffs. Tiger Gamer says it's changing the Packers badly with the Rodgers trade. Well, I mean, we don't know what's going to happen, man. Octavia says, why do Titans fans want an old Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers is 37 or 38 years old. Yeah, that's really not that old. I mean, look at Brady was 44. And I know people are like, oh, you can't compare him to Brady. Well, Aaron Rodgers is one of the best ever. His touchdown interception ratio is number 1 of all time. So, and he just had another amazing season. Think about what he does. Dude's a beast. Give him King Henry, AJ Brown. Oh my God, that's scary. John Russell says if we keep Tannehill, he needs to work on his accuracy. I don't know what happened to Tannehill's accuracy. In his first couple years with us, he was actually doing really well. So I'm to be honest, I'm really confused. I really don't know. I really don't know why. I don't know why he struggled with the deep ball. It was very strange. I'm not really sure. Not really sure about that. Really not sure. Kind of sucks, to be honest, because he missed a lot of open throws. Aiden Clark says we ain't getting Aaron Rodgers. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but it's unlikely. It's very unlikely. Yes, sir. Very unlikely. Titan 2K says mad respect to Aaron Donald, showing respect to Titans and Big Jeffery. I hope Rams embarrass the Bengals. You know what? I would have originally went for the Bengals, but the way that they've trash talked so badly, even after like they're still talking trash. It's like, dude, you guys are way too cocky. So I hope they lose. I hope they lose. They're disrespectful. They're disrespectful, and I don't like that. So that's just what it comes down to. All right, man. BB15 says Dan Cruikshank ain't bad. He's good. Yeah, he was all right. He was all right. Wasn't too bad. What's up, Dorian? How you doing, buddy? Stephen Crocio says 2019 was a jackpot year. Exactly. Javon Curse is the greatest defensive player Titans ever had. Probably right now, yeah. Probably right now. But Big Jeffery Simmons will surpass him. You'll see. Danny Walker says the offense owes y'all an apology for that pathetic performance. It's so bad, man. For real, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. He said, what happened to Cole McDonald? He got released, bro. We didn't even use him. Stephen Crocio says, my top 3 picks in the first round of the NFL draft is Jameson Williams, Zion Johnson, and Trey McBride. Well, that's good. Sergio says, what's up, TA? Are we keeping Todd Downing as our offensive coordinator? It looks like Todd Downing ain't going nowhere, literally. Danny Walker says, maybe this youngster wasn't around when the freak was making some noise, setting rookie sack records. I've been a Titans fan since day one. I watched every game the Titans played, I've seen. Javon Curse had a great rookie year. He had a great few years. When it's all said and done, Jeffery Simmons will be the best Titans defender of all time. Jeffery Simmons will be the best Titans defender of all time. You'll see. Everybody hit that like and subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. Steven says Rashad Weaver was the only 2021 draft class member that I got right. That's funny. He's a good player, man. It just sucks that he got injured. Titanium Chris, congratulations on the new baby. He the man. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you, man. Gabriel says the King was the best draft pick. Can't believe he fell so far. It's crazy. Literally, it's crazy. Excuse me. It's crazy. Like, that was a crazy. I can't believe it. With our 3rd, 2nd round pick, he was still there. Titanium Chris says J-Rob said we need wide receiver depth. Yeah, I mean, he broke it down pretty much the right way. He let everybody know we need guys who can beat man coverage because that's what it is. Our running game is so good. We have everybody literally stacking the box, and guys aren't getting open enough. They're not. You got to win in man coverage. We got to make it happen, you guys. We got to make it happen. Everybody hit that like button. That's why we need a receiver playmaker, someone who can help out, because Julio Jones is probably going to still be there. He needs to stay healthy, because at the end of last year, he actually did pretty damn well. AJ Brown, when he came back, when he was healthy, God, what a superstar. So he needs to stay healthy, and then draft another receiver, try to get a tight end, and let's get this offense rolling. We need to start taking more chances down the field. We don't take enough. We don't draw. Our passing plays were too damn vanilla. It did not work. We need more power. Amaze Forge says we only need one more star receiver and tight end. Saying we need more weapons is absurd. Tanny needs to go. Oh, man. Leoto's Custom says, what's up, my man? Just getting in here. I was at the gym getting that Derrick Henry workout in. There you go, bro. There you go. Juan G says, remember when they said Mariota was our quarterback? Man, I was hoping he was, man, but it didn't pan out. It did not pan out. Ducky says Bud Dupree still isn't 100%. I disagree. I think he is now. I really do. I really do. Jay says, because we only have a 2-year window for a Super Bowl, bring on a quarterback like Aaron despite his age. Aaron Rodgers is only 30. He's not even 40. Like, he's fine. And you don't even need him to throw that much. When you got a guy like Derrick Henry in the run game, you don't need to throw that much. What's up, Ridgeway? Family's good, man. Thank you for asking. Big Jeff says, all I want is a new quarterback. I think a lot of us do, to be honest. A lot of us do. Pharaoh Jacko says, Jarrell Casey is also in the argument for best defensive player ever for the Titans. Yeah, he's amazing, man. I got a signed jersey that I talked to him on Twitter 3 or 4 times, and he's so cool, man. He's so cool. He signed a jersey out to the Andersons specifically. I've got it hung up. I'm gonna put it behind me soon. So that you guys can all check it out. It's badass. I've showed pictures of it. All right. Oh, Jeremy says, think Kyler Murray stays in Arizona, and should the Titans take a run at him? I don't see him coming to us. That'd be kind of cool, though. That'd be kind of cool. He's kind of entertaining and stuff. But I don't see that happening. I do not see that happening. DBs says, I think Tennessee O-line needs to improve and need a tight end before we can start throwing weight on Ryan, and Chiefs lost the same exact way we did, bro, at TA. I mean, you can always have a better offensive line. Always. But it's clear we have to really, really improve offensively, because the defense is a Super Bowl winning defense right now. Oz says, hey, big ups, TA, living all these streams with the crew. What's up, dude? How you doing, Oz? Good to see you. Ducky says, watch us sign Mike Gesicki, whatever his name is. Yeah, the Dolphins tight end is really good. He would actually fit our offense really, really well. He really would fit our offense really, really well. I think that would be a really nice pickup. I really do. I think it's at a situation though, like he well, he's somebody who can make plays. He gets open, he could beat press, there's a lot he can do. He's a beast. So that's somebody that we got to keep our eye on. It just depends. It just depends. You know, we got to try to free up some space. I'm sure Jon Robinson's already trying to figure things out, because right now it's been rough, man. We got to fix the offense. You know, we don't know who's coming back. We don't know who we're going to lose, who we're going to keep. You know, the draft is right after free agency. All these things take into account on how this team will look starting week 1. And I think we need to really, really figure it out, what we want to do. You know, franchise tag possibly to Harold Landry. But it starts just making sure the defense can continue to thrive, and bringing in some more playmakers, because right now, no disrespect to Nick Westbrook-Akeen, but he's really not a guy who's going to go out there and make a play, make a guy miss and run 80 yards down the field. He's not that type of guy. You could throw him a 10-yard pass, he'll probably catch it, but I mean, he has limitations. We need guys who can get open, especially. I mean, you're talking about bringing in a first-round receiver that doesn't even have to be your first or second best receiver. He just has to be someone who can get open and make plays when his number's called, which is pretty damn amazing. So that's something we really need to keep an eye out for, which we'll figure it out, man. Nick Rudy says, should we pick up a tight end in the draft if we can't pick one up in free agency? I think we may do both. There's a chance we do both. You know, we still have the 3rd round pick. That could be a tight end. It just depends. It just depends. We also could trade back. You know, someone could trade up, grab our 1st round pick, and then we could go back and get a couple extra picks and take whatever receivers there that we like in the 2nd round. And then with maybe an extra 2nd round pick or an extra 3rd round pick, look at whatever tight ends there, and address a few more needs that way. That's another way you could look at it. DB's 2000 says our secondary needs to improve too. Yeah, I mean our secondary has gotten destroyed. When the pass rush isn't there, you see the secondary making too many mistakes. And I don't know why. I got to be specific. It's more of the corners, because Kristian Fulton did miss time this year again. When he wasn't in there, it got a little rough. So I think we really need to figure out, you know, are we okay there? Because I know we have Caleb Farley sitting there waiting to get back on the field. We need him to start. We need him to be a starting caliber. Him and Kristian Fulton and Caleb Farley need to be our corners of the future moving forward. And we need Caleb Farley to step up and really solidify that 2nd spot. Titanium Chris says, TA, so you think Landry is getting franchise tagged? I think it might be a good thing. I don't really know. I don't know, but I think it's a possibility that he gets franchise tagged for sure. Who else deserves it? Stanley Wilson, TA, what's up, home? What's up, Stanley? How you doing, buddy? Everybody hit that like button. Let's get these likes up. Hit that subscribe button. Yesterday, we hit 6,500 subscribers, you guys. That's amazing. That's amazing, man. We continue to grow, you guys. We continue to grow, and that is that's amazing, man. It's amazing. So shout out to everybody who's here watching. Obviously, you know, it's kind of a smaller stream. We just wanted to talk about this about the coaching and our Mike Vrabel, our coach, and Jon Robinson getting their extensions, and kind of break it down for you guys. And like I said, we got a lot more content coming for you guys soon. So make sure you guys hit that like button. Big Jeff says, bro, we never used Des Fitzpatrick. Actually, we did. We did use him. He had a lot of mistakes, but he did score a touchdown. So DBS says Farley and Fulton sounds fire. It does. It really does. It really does. Jay Tyrus says Njoku could be a sleeper tight end. He really could. I think he really would fit the Titan system. So we'll see. We'll see. Steven says, he's talking to Ducky. Okay. What up, Joey Shakes in the building, man? We got to collab soon, bro. 12 o'clock tonight, bro. Make sure you tune in for the finale, bro. I know you know what I'm talking about. What's up, bro? What draft picks you guys have? Man, we have the 1st round. I think it's 26th, 25, 26, something like that. And you know, I would be okay with trading back, but we really, really need to grab a playmaking weapon. Whether it's a playmaking tight end, playmaking receiver, we need something to give some help just in case Julio Jones or AJ Brown gets hurt. You got somebody ready to go. And if they're not hurt, which hopefully they stay healthy this upcoming season, then you got a guy out there who's a 1st round pick who can be a third receiver, which is crazy. I mean, shoot, maybe he can even be a second receiver with Julio Jones being that guy coming in on certain plays. So, but me personally, I want a receiver. I really want to get a receiver, playmaker, someone who's got really good breaking speed, someone who can go over the top and take the top off the defense. But yeah, man, I want to thank everybody for the for subscribing, spending time with me. We're still gonna go for a little while longer, but yeah, man, 6,500 subscribers, you guys, and counting. Pretty cool, good stuff. Let's see. Big Jeff says it's too bad our only Pro Bowlers were defensive players. It would have been Derrick Henry, but yeah, he was injured. Sucks. Jay Tyrus says the receiver for USC or the receiver for Arkansas, or of course either Bama receiver. We need a receiver who can make plays, man. Obviously, it's out of our control because we pick so far back, but there's always a receiver that can come in and make plays. So hopefully we take the right one. Hopefully we have a good amount of receivers left on the board that we can choose from and kind of help change things up because we need some speed. Obviously we are obsessed with receivers who can block because of our run first approach, but you have to go out there and make plays. And yeah, it's cool if you can block. Awesome. But if you can only block, it's an issue because then people aren't going to be worried about you. People can play closer and be like, oh, he's not going to run by nobody. Yeah, he can block. Who gives a fuck? He's not going to run by us for a touchdown. If he does catch it over us, we're going to catch him. Like, so it helps to have some speed. And right now, a lot of our guys aren't really that fast. Julio still can get over the top. He's proven that. AJ Brown's proven that. Derrick Henry still is arguably the fastest running back. When Derrick Henry hits his top speed, he runs almost 22 miles per hour. A lot of people don't know that. It's pretty remarkable. Pretty remarkable. Gabriel says, I want Farley to the next Charles Woodson, hopes and dreams. But can you imagine? Anything's possible with him, literally. Danny says, just mess with you about Curse. He was great, but I think he lived up to his rookie year. Never lived up to his rookie year. Keith Bullock was another great one. Yeah, Keith Bullock is somebody who has to be mentioned. Definitely has to be mentioned. Well, what's up, buddy? I think Weaver could hold that spot. Remember, AJ got to get paid and Simmons. Yeah, I mean, it's true. It is true. Weaver could be that next guy to come in and fill in. I would be interested in seeing that, actually. If Harold Landry somehow leaves, I mean, why not have Weaver there? Weaver could play anywhere. He could put his hand down in the dirt. He could stand up. He's pretty damn talented. He's pretty damn talented. Said Gronk wants to play for the Bengals. Who cares about Gronk, to be honest? Who cares about Gronk? Crazy, you guys. Crazy. Pretty crazy. Yeah, you guys, like I told you guys before, this wasn't meant to be a long stream. I just wanted to break it down and kind of go live for you guys. We're gonna have another live stream probably either tomorrow or the day after, and it's gonna be just strictly Titans talks. It's not gonna be just talking about general manager, head coach. It's gonna be Titans talks. We're gonna create a new live stream for Blue Room live stream, and it's gonna be dope, man. So make sure you guys tune in for that. So obviously, like I told you guys, we're gonna be doing live streams all the time. They're not all gonna be long. Some of them will be longer than others, depending on how big the crowds are. But yeah, so we're gonna get ready to end it, you guys. I want to thank everybody for being here. But yeah, tune in for the next one's gonna be crazy. I also have a couple videos coming out. I would show you guys, but I didn't upload it on the pictures into the computer yet. So basically our next two videos, non-live stream videos, even though we still probably will go live tomorrow night, will be we're gonna have an AJ Brown contract extension talks. It'll be about a 10-minute video, non-live. And then we also have another video, the Harold Landry video. We're going to be breaking down everything. Is it the right thing to give him a contract? Should he come back? What are the options? If he doesn't come back, who can fill his spot? So we're going to have a lot of different things like that. So make sure you guys tune into those. Thank you guys for showing up. Like I said, man, this was just a quick stream that I wanted to do for you guys, just to kind of congratulate our coaches and the GM and everything like that. and we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. But I want to thank everybody again. Thank you so much, you guys, for coming into the stream, having a good time. And yeah, man. Eventually, like I said, this wasn't meant to be one of those long live streams. The next live stream we have will be a 2-hour live stream, Blue Room specialty. Okay, Titans talks. It's going to be full on Titans, and we may bring in some guests for that one. So make sure you guys tune into that. And yeah, man. Hey, Jon Robinson and Mike Vrabel will be around for a long time. So tighten up, you guys. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you guys soon. And hopefully you guys had some fun, man. It was something quick. And I just wanted to break it down for you guys and hang out with you guys for a little bit. So we'll see you guys again soon, man. Tighten up, Code Blue, Cyclops swag. Blue Room out, baby. Let's go.